Alright, just wanted to give an update here on our Strange C-clip eliminator package on our 68 Firebird. It's been in service for almost 2 years now since that last video where we pressed on the bearings to the axles. So this is on the GM 10 bolt, and so the update is that everything is working well and no leaks. So here's what it looks like if I can get the light right. Now I did fabricate custom brake caliper brackets, which you can see right there. So it sits on the inside of the flange. This is the flange that is a piece of the rear end housing. And then here you can see the two bearing housing pieces that sandwich in the bearing for the axle. And so yeah, this brake bracket, caliper bracket, is has to be U-shaped with an opening so that you can slide it around the axle tube. And then I did make a connector piece here so that then it's one rigid piece, and then I got the offset. Fortunately, with the rotors that I chose and the calipers that I'm using, those are actually 1990 Lincoln Continental rear brake calipers from a CPP kit. And then what's nice about those is they have an integrated e-brake, so it's just connects to the cable with no additional cost, and there's an internal screw, so it's a nice cheap package. And you can get those are Hawk DTC 60 track pads that give a lot of bite and work well on racing application. And then these are LS1 rear rotors. They're 12 inches, and you can see they take an e-brake, but a drum e-brake, but we're not using that. Just bought them because they were widely available, cheap for replacement for the track and the right diameter, and had a deep offset so that it could come in and be aligned with the caliper. And you can see that it just worked out that having the mounting surface just adjacent this 1/4 inch, so essentially 1/4 inch spaced inside of the bracket on the housing, worked out just perfectly. So I got those mounted, and everything's been working great. So this is the right side, and you can see that this thing is very smooth, easy to rotate. Transmission's in neutral, manual TKO 600 transmission, and this has the Yukon Eaton style differential posi inside of it. And you can see the this is a TCI rear torque arm suspension, got Ridetech coilover shocks with 450-pound springs in the back. And you can see there's the torque arm, the TCI kit. So this is a nice setup back here that wasn't super costly to have to replace the whole rear end, and I don't have C-clips with all the plus or minus 1/16 of motion causing brake knockback and everything. You can see that that guy gets a little bit hot. You know, it's been probably 10 track days over the past 2 years, all kind of abuse. And actually, I have to confess, I had this thing apart twice to replace the ring gear. No fault of the Strange kit. It was the fact that I wasn't using synthetic oil. So if you're going to go beat it on the track, you need to run synthetic oil. As soon as that happened, it's been bulletproof ever since. Without synthetic oil, it chewed up a gear within 2 20-minute sessions. So I got that data, and you can see I was using this blue RTV silicone gasket maker there, but it works fine. And you can see the bracket on this side, TIG welded together, just 1/4 inch steel, and it's got the U-shaped cutout design. Let's see if I can get the light right, and then the connector piece on top. So we got too much background light here, but let's see. There's some light. We got the Kore3 flexible brake lines, and We got the TCI Engineering sway bar in there with the 3/4 inch spline shaft in there. But overall, everything's been working great. And keep going on the track. So if you see also on my channel, there's a bunch of track videos. Those are all the ones within the past 2 years are with this setup here, and works fine, no leaks.